Hey everyone and welcome to Storytime. My name is Jake and today we are going to be looking at the subreddit r/idontworkherelady, where people tell us their craziest stories on when they got mistaken for being an employee at somewhere they didn't work. If you're new around here, please do hit subscribe down below so that you never miss out on another video. But for now, let's sit back, relax and enjoy some Reddit stories. I work for this company, not this store though. So I work for Taco Bell. There are like 4 Taco Bells in my area. I work at one by a freeway. But I live next to a different one. So 2 separate issues have occurred from this. Issue 1. Sometimes when product is low before order days, we borrow from other stores. Well, my store needed pizza boxes and they sent me to one of the stores nearby to pick up a case for us. Like most chains, the stores are set up similar and we all have the same uniforms. Usually, the cashier knows we're coming and we just go get the stuff ourselves, let the MIC, manager in charge, know we got it, go on our merry way, cause we have other stuff to do at our own store. So I come in, cashier smiles and says the stock is by the dishwasher in the back. I go back there and tell the manager in charge I'm there to grab the pizza boxes. They wear different shirts so you can tell them apart. She waves me on and continues making her order. As I'm looking for the case I need, another manager in charge, who thinks I was the general manager, comes past me and starts yelling at me like so. "Why the hell aren't you taking front orders? I don't need you stocking right now. Get up there, the walk-in has a line." "Oh, no ma'am, I'm from the other store. I'm just here to get the pizza boxes." "BS, you work for my store, I know it. You are the new cashier, and you aren't making a good impression. Get on the darn register. It's your drawer." "Listen, I work for the other general manager. Your manager in charge knows I'm here for pizza boxes. I'm not your cashier. I'll kindly help if you are that backed up, but I'm not sure who your cashier is, and I'll need to be on my way to my own store soon." She stormed off angry. I went back to my store only to find out she called my store all angry and told my general manager I was rude and she better not send me to her store again. I told her what happened. My general manager put up a note that says we are not allowed to let that location borrow from us anymore. Second issue. I live next to a different location. I went one day with my daughter to eat because she likes the nacho cheese tacos. Mind you, I'm in blue jeans and a white shirt that says, "Let's summon demons." Taco Bell's current uniforms are all black with coloured logos on the back of the shirts. I clearly don't look like an employee because I'm not. This is not my store. I wasn't even scheduled that day. We get our food, we sit and she starts talking about her video game she beat. 5 minutes later, this woman comes up to me and clears her throat. So I look up. "Ahem, don't you think taking your lunch right now is inappropriate? Your co-workers clearly need assistance. There is a large line." Lunch rush was starting for them. "I'm sorry ma'am, I don't work here and I'm just trying to have lunch with my daughter." You do work here, I have seen you before. And who even brings their little child to work? Can I speak to your manager? This is ridiculous. Maybe you have seen me, but I work at a different location off the freeway, not this one. I'm clearly not in uniform, and as I said, I'm having lunch with my daughter, so I cannot assist you. I'm not an employee here. A Taco Bell is a Taco Bell, right? Go behind that counter and take my order. I'm tired of waiting and you just admitted to working here. Heck no, I don't work here and I'm not taking your darn order. Leave me and my daughter alone. The lady storms off, screaming she's gonna get the manager. Manager is already on her way because she heard the noise. Lady screams I should be fired because I wouldn't help her. Manager knows me and my store. Tells her I don't work at this location and am not required to assist her, but she can gladly take her order. Lady demands she calls my boss and fires me. Manager says she's not gonna do that. So the lady pays for her food and storms off to the drink station. All good, right? Nope. This woman gets her cup full of soda, comes back and throws it on my daughter and I. My daughter starts crying because she's only 5. I'm this close to punching her. Manager runs over and grabs the cup from the lady and tells her she needs to leave before she calls the cops. If I don't plan to already. Lady spits on the manager. Manager calls the cops. They arrest the lady and the company gives me a day worth of free pay for the issues she caused. I definitely press charges too. Ooh, she's gonna get a lot of something by the police for throwing soda on a 5-year-old. That's technically assault, right? So she's gonna get big charges. The pizza place printed my phone number on their coupons. I lived in a small town and my house had really bad cell phone coverage at the time. So I still had a landline for the house, complete with an answering machine. One day, I come home to find several phone calls for a regional pizza restaurant on my answering machine. I quickly find out that they had printed these mass junk mail flyers with some pretty decent discounts, and my phone number. It was a pretty simple mistake. My phone number ended in 4442 and theirs was 4422. I called the pizza place and told them what happened. The manager was nice and told me he had nothing to do with it, that the corporate office made them up, but he would call them and try to work out a fix. That night, I probably got 80 phone calls. I changed the outgoing message on my answering machine to give callers the correct number. More than half the calls I got still left me their pizza order. Who calls for pizza and expects to leave their order on an answering machine? That town has more dumb people than I thought possible, and I already had a low opinion to begin with. This went on for almost 2 weeks. I kept calling the restaurant, and the manager kept telling me they can't get a hold of anyone who can do anything. Finally, I'd had enough when a snowstorm blows through the town and the pizza orders go up. Snowy days seem to be busy for food delivery. I start taking orders, writing them down as accurately as I can, and forwarding them to the pizza place through the number listed on their website for home office. At the time, if you called that number after hours, the robot that answered gave you a list of extensions. And eventually, I found one for VP Marketing. I wanted President, but meh, close enough. Once I found the extension, I forwarded every call for them I got like this. Hello, this is Airborne Chaos again. I have an order for 1 extra large Goliath pizza, 1 order of cheese sticks, and a bottle of Sprite to be delivered to John Doe at 244 High Street, Small Town. His credit card number is beep 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 beep, and his phone number is beep 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 beep. I really hope you can help me get these people their food. This seems to be pretty inefficient. Thanks. I made at least 20 calls like that. I don't remember the exact number, but it wasn't as many as I thought it would be when I made the plan. Nevertheless, the next morning, I got a call from the company president. They paid my phone bill for a year, minus long distance, to buy my phone number from me. Honestly, they didn't need to pay my phone bill for a year, just cover the costs of changing the number. But they offered. I just realized they were sending their credit card numbers over the phone, so this person knew every single customer's credit card number. Like, imagine if he was like a wrongdoer or something, you know, he could just buy what he wants. I'm not a car salesman, and it would be illegal to sell you a car. Not exactly I don't work here, because I do. I work in the part shipping and receiving of Volkswagen. I am most definitely not a car salesman. I was walking some paperwork over to the main building when this entitled lady stops me. Does anyone even work here? Me, ignoring her. Excuse me, I said, does anyone even work here? Yes, plenty of people work here. What do you need? Finally, it's a shame this generation has no work ethic. Now, I need you to sell me this car. I want it. And I better get a discount for how rude you were. Me? What is wrong with this lady? Sorry, I'm not a car salesman, but if you walk through that door, I point to said door, you will find at least 5 people who can help you. I've lurked enough on this sub to know she was about to blow up, so I just walked away from her and got back to my building. She screamed something unintelligible at me as I walked away, but I don't care. I'm not paid to deal with people, I am paid to deal with parts. Edit. This got a lot more attention than I was expecting, so let me add some details I left out. Number 1. The mysterious door that leads to all the salesmen is clearly marked. There is a huge sign right above the door that says Sales Department and has a huge glass wall where you can clearly see other people buying cars. Not that hard to figure out, that's where you need to go. Number 2. The car she wanted wasn't even one we sold. It was a 2014 Passat. It belongs to a customer. I'm sure we could get a hold of one for her eventually, but I doubt she wanted to wait. I feel sorry for whatever salesman got her. And number 3, she was most likely greeted by a salesman or finance manager when she entered the lot. We have a no harassment policy. It helps increase sales. You only get one greeting, and if you don't want help looking around, then you will not be bothered again until you ask for help. Assuming she was greeted, then all of this would have been explained to her. This guy literally said, "Oh yeah, there's loads of people that work here," but she still was like, "Oh, you're really rude." He should have rolled out a red carpet, then she would have been satisfied. Woman demands I help her find something in a Chinese store. This happened a long time ago. I was maybe 10 years old. My mum and I went to a Chinese store to buy some stuff that was cheaper there than in the other stores. My mum was looking around, because she's the type of person that loves shopping and always finds something she has to buy that wasn't on our list. I'm waiting for her near the door, right next to the aisle with toys. I loved stuffed animals. And this woman approaches me. Karen, tapping me on the shoulder, "Where can I find this thing?" Me, confused and silent because I was very introverted and my brain used to stop working when someone unexpectedly talked to me, and I am very white and only Chinese people were working in this particular store. I think it was a family business. Karen, impatiently raising her voice, "Well, where is it?" Me, still silent. Karen, slowly asking one word at a time. "Do you speak English?" My mum comes to save the day. "Can I help you? This is my daughter." "No, she works here." "No, she doesn't. This is my 10-year-old daughter. Does she look like she works here?" "No, she works here. She was rearranging these toys. I saw her." "She's a kid. Kids like toys. Ask an employee to help you." She turns to me. "Let's go." We walk past the register and inform an employee what happened while she was following us to make sure we really left the store together. The employee was as confused as we were to how Karen could mistake me for an employee, but just sighed and went to help her. Literally, "Oh, she doesn't work here." No, she does." It's like, what? Why even say that? Hey everyone, I hope you all had a really good day and that you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out some other videos, then click on screen right now or check out the playlist down below. If you enjoyed that video, then please do leave a like. And if you want to submit your own stories, then you can do so by joining the Discord in the top link in the description. But thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon.